Welcome to the shit show, punk bitches.
Don't go to fucking school. If you get inspired by Rudy, you're a fucking loser. Any grown adult on TikTok should be registered as a sex offender. I'm political poison. Nobody running for office wants to touch me except maybe Joe Biden. Sex would probably be really annoying if they had to stop to bitch about how entitled millennials are. It's time to get rid of the boomers. You should gas up your meth-addicted cousin Shane the same way you support Lizzo. Hello, friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Deepish Thoughts. It's a sad day. There was a mass shooting in Milwaukee today at a beer company, which is incredibly sad. Makes it even sadder. We're not going to talk about how Michael Bloomberg got his ass kicked in the debate stage last week and proceeded to dump north of $20 million into gun control ads and campaigns and efforts, and then this happens with an AR with a suppressor, the two very things he's trying to ban right now with his efforts. We're not going to talk about that, okay? We're not going to talk about Bloomberg. As you all know, if you watch this show, Bloomberg is my boogeyman. Yes, I hate his fucking guts. I think most people do. I don't know who is voting for Bloomberg. Whoever is voting for Bloomberg, it's got to be the same people that are like patronizing Long John Silver's or Arby's. It's like, who's keeping this shit open? Why? Who is doing this? Why is this a thing? Who are these closet shadow people that support these horrible organizations like Bloomberg and Long John Silver's? I don't understand. Anyway, there was a mass shooting in Milwaukee today. You got to remember, be nice to your neighbors, folks. Tupac Shakur said, "The only time we chill is when we kill each other." Think about that for a minute. Think about that. Because I'll tell you right now, a lot of these mass shootings happen because of mental illness. And I'm not saying this is a cure for mental illness, but I'm saying minor ones like stress and anxiety I can speak for. You need to go to northspokanecbd.com and use the code word drunk for 15% off your order. I'm not saying it's going to stop mass shooters. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying that mass shootings have been stopped by civilians and police officers who are armed. And I can't confirm nor deny that they may have been using CBD. And if they were using CBD, they may have been using CBD from northspokanecbd.com, where they use the code word drunk to get 15% off their order. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak to it. I'm not sure. But there's a possibility. So in a way, indirectly, CBD could stop mass shootings. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't offer you products. I'm not trying to sell you this do-all chemical, but fuck. It could. It really could. We've already gone over how it's going to cure the opiate crisis. If you're stressed out, a lot of these shooters, they don't just start being mass murderers. They start off very anxious and depressed people. Well, what helps with anxiety? I'll tell you what helps me with mine, CBD. So if you go to northspokanecbd.com and use the code word drunk for 15% off your order, you may just prevent another mass shooting. And you can also prevent potential suicides by going to Pie Fest on March 14th at American Dream here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's a free show. We got 2 shows. It's a comedy festival. Mr. Z and I are putting it together. I'm not saying, look, a lot of comedians are manic depressive. It is what it is. That's why we get an entertainment into the entertainment industry. Excuse me, that is a tongue twister. That's why we get into the entertainment industry. Because a lot of us are a little fucked in the head. Some of us more than others. I'm fortunate enough to not be too fucked in the head. Some of these people, some of these comics are super depressed, though, you guys. So go out there, laugh. You might prevent them from hanging themselves. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. We know Jeffrey Epstein didn't do it. You guys laughed at him, at his jokes. So all I'm saying is, just get out there. And then go to northspokanecbd.com, or use the code word drunk for 15% off your order. You might prevent a mass shooting. You might prevent a suicide. Boom, boom. And you only got to pay for one of them because this show's free. Rumor has it, you may be able to spend $5 on a raffle ticket to pie one of the comics, me, in the face. How can you beat that? Fucking throwing the pie in the face of a loudmouth, windbag know-it-all who keeps reminding you to go to NorthSpokaneCBD.com and use the code word drunk for 15% off your order. Anyway, let's get into the show. I'm disgusted. I'm really, really disgusted. I was listening to the radio on my way to work this morning, and I saw, or I heard an ad, the Goo Goo Dolls and Lifehouse were coming to town. I looked it up because I actually like that one song between the two of them, the You and Me and all of the people, nothing to know. And I don't remember which one of those two bands that is, but I know I really like that song. And they got that other one, the I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand. That one's okay too. I think that might be the same song. I'm not sure. That's not me copywriting. If you think that I sound like the singer from Lifehouse, then you're fucking tone deaf. So I went and looked up the ticket prices. You know, I'd pay $20 to hear that, to see them. Why the fuck not? I can't. The tickets are actually reasonably priced, but I have to boycott it on principle that the fact that their highest ticket price goes for over $1,000 to see the fucking Goo Goo Dolls. $1,000. It's like 1,043 to be, or 47 to be exact. Because I don't know how many of you need to hear this. Like, I know I gave a lot of people shit for spending $200 to see Puddle of Mud for VIP tickets. This is 100 times worse. At least, you know, the Goo Goo Dolls they are talented, but not that much more talented than Puddle of Mud. I mean, I can't. I can't go. The tickets were actually the price range I was thinking, but I have to boycott now. Guys, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're the type of person who would spend $1,000 to see the fucking Goo Goo Dolls, you can't afford to spend $1,000 to see the Goo Goo Dolls, because chances are, I mean, first off, you're living in 2002. You know, before that, actually. Fuck, when did the Goo Goo Dolls? I'm going to Google that right now. Iris Goo Goo Dolls. When did that song come out? Not a bad song. That's the I don't want the world to see me. 1998. So you were living in a time before the U.S. government blew up the World Trade Centers. You're completely detached from reality. Okay, you know, you don't understand. You're paying $1,000 to see the Goo Goo Dolls. That wasn't cool in 1998. It's not cool now. Okay. I can't believe it. The only thing worse would be spending any amount of money to see Creed. What a horrible, horrible band. And here's my thing. People give a lot of people shit for their music tastes. I've never been like that. I've never been hostile about, oh, you listen to, you know, pop music? Oh, what's wrong with you? You know, electronic? Oh, I'm not like that. You know, everyone should be able to listen to whatever type of music they want, right? It's not your business unless it's Creed. Then those people should be taken out and beaten. It's a horrible, horrible band. It's worse than Coldplay. It's worse than Puddle of Mud. Seriously, I'll take Taylor Swift for 4 hours before I listen to 4 minutes of Creed. They got 3 songs, or 4, and everyone thinks all 4 of them are the same song. And it really could be, can you take me higher? Hello, my friend, we meet again. I live in the wide open, out in the trailer. That's where Scott Stapp is now. He's a bum, right? He went on tour with fucking Trapped and Saliva, who I actually like, but has one original member. So it's basically just like $50 to see a Saliva cover band. The original Saliva, I love them to death, but I wouldn't pay $50 to see them, right? It'd be hard pressed. Actually, at this point, yeah. But shit. Scott Stapp. Did you know Scott Stapp almost killed himself? They had a huge collection of guns. If he would have gone to North Spokane CBD and used the code word drunk for 15% off his order, might not have been so depressed, anxious all the time. So, I don't know. He had a bunch of guns, though, and he was going to shoot himself one night. And then he saw a picture of his daughter. And right before he pulled the trigger, he, like, shot the gun through the ceiling instead of at his head. So, like, too bad that picture was there, right? Fucking Creed, man. They gotta be stopped. There are some shit tastes in music. I take that back. You should be judged if you listen to ICP. If you're a juggalo, you should be severely judged. You should be shamed in social circles. You should be. There should be total mean girls of the juggalos. You know, if Trump were serious about stopping violent crime and drug usage in this country, this is proof that he's racist. He wouldn't lock up the Mexicans in the ICE camps. He'd lock up the juggalos. You'd cut the incest rate in half. Crystal meth would no longer be a problem. Opiates might still be a problem because you guys don't go to North Spokane CBD and use the code word drunk for 15% off your order. But shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know, you guys. And that's another thing. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I text and do this, okay? Because I'm the typical scumbag millennial. Next year, I'm thinking about taking a Christmas picture with a Christmas card picture with my dog. Because that's the type of dirtbag millennial I am. Post Malone's the Elvis of my generation, bitch. That's the other thing. Stop shoving baby boomer music down our fucking throats. It's not that good. It might have been good back in your day, but guess what? This generation has standards, Cynthia. We don't walk around touting hats, bragging about being veterans of wars we fucking lost. It's like wearing a New York Knicks jersey, just bragging about being a loser. The Beatles are average at best by today's standards. Let's be real here. The Beatles were an average band. None of them were they were decent. None of them were instrumentally talented. None of them were phenomenal singers. Dude, Mayday Parade is a more talented band in every single aspect than the Beatles. Oh, you can't compare the times. Fuck you. I will absolutely compare the times. Mayday Parade, and I will argue with anybody about this, was a more talented band than the Beatles. I know I look like the type of guy that would make that argument. Stop standing the Beatles. There's no reason. Stop pretending to like all this music. I hate that. People act like it's this cardinal sin to dislike classic music. Like I have to, like I'm obligated to like this shit just because it laid the foundation for the music you're listening to. You know what? And I'm grateful for that. I really am. But people who lived in caves laid the foundation for me to live the way I do today. And I'd rather not live in a fucking cave. Okay? I enjoy getting my food from the grocery store and not eating for 4 days because I have to pick poisonous berries. Okay? I'm happy not having to, hunt for my meat. I can go pick it out at the store or somebody will make it for me at a restaurant. That's the argument you're essentially making. These boomers, not even boomers, there's a lot of millennials that think it's cool and they don't even listen to it. Because that's the thing. There's people my age. It pisses me off more than anything. I'll say, yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of the Beatles. I don't think Elvis Presley was that great. It's nothing personal. I'm just not a big fan of it. They can't believe I said that. Like, name 5 of their songs. You fucking can't. You can't name 5 of their songs. Do you even know all the members? Don't act like, no, you don't. Then don't act like me not liking them is this cardinal fucking sin. Because it's not. That music was shit by our standards. Let's be real. Average at best. If the Beatles came out today, they would be lucky to open for Good Charlotte. It's a fact. They're not that talented. Maybe by your archaic boomer standards, they were, because they were edgy, because they had long hair. They're not that talented. I do enjoy it, though, because the ones that like fucking, you know, like Motley Crue and shit, but then bash rappers because they smoke the ganja, the devil's lettuce. Really? Nikki Sixx was a heroin addict. Who would you rather let babysit your kid, Nikki Sixx or Snoop Dogg? Yeah, at the height of Nikki Sixx, the height of his heroin addiction, in his prime, back when he was good at music. That's why music sucks these days. There's all these early 2000s, late 90s bands trying to come back and go back on tour and get back together. It just doesn't work. They're all sober and found Jesus. There's no inspiration. There's no hatred and deep sadness and pain that writes the lyrics. It fucking sucks, you guys. That was what was great. You know, the tour buses are lame. What the fuck? Do they just sit there and play Monopoly? Anyway, back to the boomer music. Stop defending shit music. It's not that great. It really isn't. Who are some other shitty artists? I mean, they don't even have to be shitty. They can be decent. That's my thing, is people, they'll get super offended if you criticize the Beatles. I'm like, really? You're that big of a Beatles fan? Really? Because your Spotify playlist seems to suggest that you like Limp Bizkit a whole hell of a lot more. They even do it with 90s bands, and that's more of a Gen Z thing. Wearing a Nirvana or Wu-Tang shirt, can't name a fucking song. Probably don't even know who Kurt Cobain is. Kurt Cobain? Is it the guy from Soundgarden that killed himself? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. I can't. I just can't. I don't know. It sickens me. Back to the Goo Goo Dolls. Who in the right mind would drop $1,000? The Goo Goo Dolls wouldn't even drop $1,000 to see the Goo Goo Dolls, and they got a fuck ton of money from you idiots buying tickets to see one song and then leave. And you know for a goddamn fact, when those one-hit wonders come to town, they got to promote their new album nobody cares about. They got to promote their last album nobody cares about, and they're going to milk you. They're going to wait you out to the very end, and they're going to sing that one song that everybody knows at the very end, an encore. They're going to walk off stage like every band ever doesn't do that. And they're going to make you cheer and scream for them to come back out because you're so angry that you're half drunk. You have to be drunk to be at one of those shows. You're so angry that you just got ripped off and didn't hear the one song you wanted to hear. And you go out, you freaking the fuck out. One more song! One more song! You're trying to act like you're fired up, but you're really just furious that you just got cheated out of $18 and about $17 worth of beer. Just furious. Livid. Absolutely fucking trashed. You're ready to break the guy from Smash Mouth's neck. Pissed. Where are the Baja Men? I want to run him over with a fucking truck. I didn't sing Best Years of Our Lives. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't understand it. It's fun if there's nothing else to do. I'll go to one of those shows, sure. Not $1,000. It's ridiculous. To meet, who do they think they are? There's no one on this earth I would pay $1,000 to meet. Nobody. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. And if I did, it certainly wouldn't be the Goo Goo Dolls. Who spends that money? Hey, honey, we got $1,000 burning in our pockets. I know the kids look like they're from the wrong side of Council Bluffs with meth mouth, and we could get them braces. Let's blow it on meeting the Goo Goo Dolls. It's ridiculous. If you spend $1,000 to meet the Goo Goo, if you spend $1,000 to meet any celebrity, I don't fucking care who it is, you should be ashamed of yourself. That is just, I'll tell you what, man. I've talked to a lot of celebrities on my podcast, real life, through comedy, you name it. None of them are worth paying $1,000 to meet, and certainly not the Goo Goo Dolls. I've never met them. I'm sure they're great guys. I have nothing against them personally. If they came to town and wanted to hang out, I'd buy them around. Absolutely. But I wouldn't pay $1,000 to meet them. I'd pay about $12 for everyone's beer. Certainly not paying $1,000 to meet them. Nobody. People lose the humanistic aspect of entertainment. It starts very early on. You see comics that do it for 3 months. They have shows and their friends and family come out and see them. The friends and family they don't see a lot because they probably work a day job and they do comedy. And they go back and hang in the green room and basically say fuck you to their friends and family that paid money to see their friends, because now you got to pay to see your friend, right? That's it. That's part of what comes with having a friend that does comedy. If you're the girlfriend or the best friend, if they don't have a girlfriend, they, they'll be the plus one. They'll get in for free, right? But everybody else, fuck you guys. You got to pay money to see me from now on. That's how important I am. That $5 ticket, you better fucking pay. Pay up, bitch. That's basically how it is. I mean, it's like that's the rule. It comes with comedy. But so their friends will pay money to see them. They'll buy a couple of drinks. Turns out being a $25, $30 night after everything's said and done. If everybody's got to get an Uber, then it could be even worse. But nonetheless, 15 to 25, maybe 30 is on average what you can expect to spend when you see a friend performing at their comedy show. And I'll tell you what, I see these people, they want to hang out with the other comics. Go hang out with your friends and family. No one at this local show that's giving you, a complete nobody, a shot and free stage time and maybe a little tiny bit of money, but probably not. None of us are going to be the reason you make it in this industry. I promise you that. I organize shows along with Mr. Z, March 14th, Pie Fest. You should come check us out. It's free. American Dream Strip Club, Omaha, Nebraska. The Hangout. 2 free shows. Come see us. I'll tell you right now, I'm not conceited enough to where I believe I'm worth ditching for your family, or worth ditching your family and friends for. I'm not. Go hang out with them. They came here to see you. They're probably, if you're any good, they probably aren't going to get to see you that often because you're going to be loaded with shows every night and weekend. They're going to have to pay to see you. It's going to be for limited. They're going to have to come up and watch you do the same routine over and over again. Go hang out with them. Okay? That's the disconnect that we see with people in the entertainment industry. People think because anyone can get on a fucking stage. People think because they can get on a stage in front of a microphone and some lights, they're this god. It's not true. No one should pay money to meet you. No one should. Your friends and family are here to support you. Go see them. And go to northspokanecbd.com and use the code word drunk to get 15% off your order. That's all we got for tonight. I'm Caleb Salvatore. Saturday, February 29th, Leap Day Comedy Showcase. Wow, I butchered that one. March 14th, American Dream Strip Club. Leap Day Comedy Showcase is at the Fraternal Order of Eagles and Papillion, by the way. Do not boycott that business. I know I was kind of an asshole when I said that. When I said to boycott Sarpy County businesses, don't boycott that. Don't boycott that one.
because I'm going to be there. American Dream / The Hangout, March 14th, Pie Fest, Comedy Festival Showcase, whatever you want to fucking call it. 2 shows for free, 1 night, $5 raffle ticket to Pie, the biggest loudmouth comic in the world, in the face. That's me. End of March, Cream in Your Mouth, the backline, Kareem, not cream. I'm not a fucking pervert like that. April, we're doing a 420 show, 420 weekend show, and do that one and the one after it. I don't know what we want to call it. I wanted to call it Mr. Marijuana and the Half-Baked Prince. Too long of a name, but y'all got to dig the Taylor Swift reference. That's my girlfriend listens to that, not me. I don't think it's terrible. It's better than fucking Creed. Better than ICP. Anyway, we're going to call it for tonight, you guys. Peace the fuck out. This is Deepish Thoughts. Bye.